Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon, Eastern Iowa. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Danny Cassidy. It was quite the eventful day yesterday in eastern Nebraska and western Iowa, where tornadoes were reported there in far southwestern Iowa. And then early this morning, another wave redeveloped for our northern areas north of Highway 20, where hail was a primary concern. So if we zoom in here, the big hail was really in Bremer County, just west of Chickasaw County there in Floyd County, and out in Hampton County here, where we saw as big as a little bit bigger than golf ball size hail, 2-inch in diameter, specifically in the Waverly area near the Sumner area as well. Then also had quite a few hail reports in the Clayton County area, anywhere from about a quarter size hail close to ping pong ball size hail there at 1.5 inches diameter. So unfortunately there was some damage, but hopefully everyone is okay from that, because it was quite a bit scary early this morning just hearing the hail come down and a lot of lightning as well. So overall, basically stretching from Hampton County there just west of Butler County to the Mississippi, we did see about 29 hail reports and actually 2 wind damage reports there, one in eastern Bremer County. And I believe there was one over here west in Hampton County there near Cal High School. So thankfully for the rest of today, we're not expecting any severe weather, and we did actually get some good beneficial rain out of this. The most was where you'd expect it to be in our northern counties after last night's rain moved through. Some areas saw over 1 inch of rainfall there. Otherwise, for the rest of the region, roughly about a quarter to maybe as close to a 1/2 inch of rainfall there in our central and southern regions. So for the rest of today, as I mentioned, that severe risk is well off to the south and to our east. A cold front is going to be initiating some lift for some storms to take advantage of a little bit of moisture, especially for our southern and eastern portions. Well, just off to the south, to the east, I should say. But again, locally here, that is well off to the south and to the east. All we're going to see today is maybe a few isolated showers, and with that cold front moving through, some breezy winds. So gusts could be around 25 miles per hour, sustained winds at about 10 to 15. Overnight tonight will be about 5 to 15. We'll keep that 5 to 15 range during the day tomorrow. With that north-northwest flow, temperatures will be dropping throughout the afternoon. Then for tomorrow will be pretty seasonal. Highs in the upper 50s and low 60s. So let's step you through the rest of this afternoon and this evening. As I mentioned, a few isolated showers will keep that cloud cover. Kind of a dreary day, but a quiet day, very necessary after what we saw earlier this morning. Again, a few isolated showers continues through about midnight. Then after that, we'll see a little bit of clearing skies for Saturday. I think during the morning hours, a little bit of that hangs down, and we'll see a little bit more clearing during the afternoon. And then eventually those clouds will retreat back Saturday night into early Sunday. So overall tonight, low temperatures with the cold front moving through during the day, a little bit cooler to the north and to the west in the upper 30s, farther south and east as that cold front takes a little bit more time to get there. Low to mid 40s there with that northwest wind at 5 to 15. Then during the day tomorrow, high temperatures, pretty seasonal. Our normal high is 62, and we're in the upper 50s and low 60s. Partly cloudy skies with that north wind. Not too bad, especially for the windiest day or windiest month of the year at out of the north, at 5 to 15. So let's pick back up future track at noon. As I mentioned, we'll just have some thin cloud cover on Saturday, but a good portion of sunshine as well. Then clouds are going to retreat from the southeast to the northwest, and this is where for Easter Sunday, we've been talking about this for quite a few days. It does look like it could be a wet one. However, it's not going to start like that. Here's Sunday at 7 a.m., a mostly cloudy start, maybe a few isolated showers south of I-80, but it's dry. But that quickly is going to move from the south into the north. Here's 10 a.m. Now it's pretty much along and south of Highway 30. So as we've been mentioning yesterday, and we've all been kind of mentioning the past couple of days, if you have to do anything outside on Easter Sunday, the earlier the better, especially the farther south you go, because that rain is going to move in a hurry. Now let's fast forward to 1 o'clock, pretty much area wide. Maybe some light showers there to the north, so maybe if you don't mind the rain, you could get through it. But then by the mid-afternoon hours, here's late 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, moderate, maybe some rumbles of thunder at times, and it's just going to be a pretty dreary day. Not expecting severe weather, but it's just going to be pretty wet. Winds will be strong out of the east, 10 to 20 gusts to 30, temperature in the 50s, so just not a great day to be outside, unfortunately. Maybe could see some storms. Most of that, I think, will stay off to our east. A little bit of a break Sunday night, and then we'll pick back up there after midnight and then clear out by Monday morning. So in terms of rainfall expectations for the rest of today, maybe a couple hundredths of an inch at best, not expecting too much. However, for Sunday, we could see anywhere from about a quarter of an inch in spots to maybe as high as an inch, especially if we see any isolated thunderstorms move through. So everywhere is expected to see some rain, obviously a little bit more than others, but again, we're avoiding the worst of it because just off to our south in Missouri, where the front's going to kind of stall, they could see 3+ inches of rainfall over these next 2 days. So your city-by-city forecast for Waterloo, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City. As I mentioned today, temperatures are going to be falling with that cold front moving through. Saturday will be pretty quiet and pleasant, highs in the upper 50s and low 60s. Sunday, that rain chance moves through the morning hours, then sticks around during the afternoon and the evening. Then after Easter Sunday, Monday is mostly cloudy. And even though we're windy out of the northwest, it's actually warmer than Sunday due to that rain really hanging around for much of the day. And then you'll see all these storm chances, but notice they're 30 to 20%. Not everyone's going to see storms every single day, but we're entering a pattern where we could see a few storms on and off Tuesday through Friday night. Temperatures will be pretty mild in the mid 70s, and then for next weekend, looking pretty quiet. Temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s for highs.